Hey guys, and welcome back to the Retail Rip Review. Today we're going to cast aside our blasters for now and head back into the Hanger Box Arena to do some more battle. And if you recall from last time, Heritage kind of ran away with things and ended up embarrassing Series 2, and that didn't really sit right with Flagship. So he's back for revenge, and he brought a couple of friends along with him. That's right, it's the triumphant return of the Fat Pack to the channel. We've got a Series 1 and Series 2 Fat Pack to help out our Hanger Buddy today, and hopefully give him what he needs to achieve victory. Now, it wouldn't be fair to our Heritage box if he didn't also have some help either, so we even listed a Fat Pack tag team of his own. In this corner, we have a Heritage Fat Pack, which is new to the channel, and also because Heritage Fat Packs are kind of hard to find, or at least they were for me, I've called in a ringer. And that's right, it's our old friend, Donruss, to the rescue. Now that we've introduced our teams, let's go over the scoring. So in the interest of making this a little bit more convoluted and maybe even a little bit more interesting or even entertaining, we're going to have an arbitrary point system in this battle that's hopefully fair towards all parties. And since it's all for fun anyways, it doesn't really matter. So this is how we're going to do it. Teams are going to be assigned points for the following criteria. 1 point for each dollar value pulled, rounded up. 1 point for each minor hit. 5 points for each major hit. 1 point for each base boy. And 3 points for each boy parallel. So we'll keep a running total, and whichever team has the most points at the end will be the winner. And before we check out our cards, I just wanted to quickly recap what we can expect to see in each of the products, if anything. The Series 1, Series 2 packs don't have any exclusives. Well, they have holofoils, which are exclusive to retail, but nothing exclusive to Fat Packs themselves. The Series 2 Hanger Box has the Diamante parallels. The Heritage Hanger Box has the light purple parallels and the burgundy sparkle chrome variations. The Heritage Fat Pack has exclusive base dark yellow parallels or aqua sparkle chrome variations. And the Donruss Fat Pack has exclusive shock parallels. So hopefully we'll see a little bit of each of those to kind of get a good representation for today. And we'll go ahead and pop up 2 totals for today, and those would be kind of cumulative for each team since we're doing a team effort here. And as far as opening things up, let's go ahead and get into it. I think we're going to start with the Fat Packs first since they're obviously the most anticlimactic. And we'll just kind of go in this order here. Since Team Heritage won the battle last time, maybe they'll go first here. And we'll start out with our Donruss friends. See what he has to offer. I've opened a lot of Donruss Fat Packs for shorts, but I haven't opened them on the main channel. So we'll see if we see a shock parallel in here. By now we're all pretty familiar with these base cards, so I'm not going to dwell too much on something unless I see something that strikes my fancy. All right, our first hit here, we have an optic of Greg Maddux of the Braves, the Mad Dog. Always happy to see that. Will Clark, moving on, Kobe Mayo, Johnny Bench, there's Paul Skeens, and we've got, this is like a rainbow refractor or optic of Bryce Rainier of the Tigers. It's a nice looking card, or prism I should say, sorry, we're in Panini here. You know what, I'm going to try to be very proactive about sleeving anything that even looks remotely nice. Let's try something a little bit different here. So we're just going to go ahead and put you up here. Got stands on each side here, and obviously with only 4, we're going to be potentially, hopefully, replacing things as needed. But in the meantime, let's put something up there. Catfish Hunter, John Smoltz, and we're going to end out with Chase Burns, Spencer Jones, Trey Morgan, and Kendall George on the prospect. So we only got those 2 cards, 2 optics, but one of them was a card that we don't typically pull in the Donruss, so that wasn't too bad. We'll go ahead and hop over to our Series 1 pack. Boy, it would be something if we got something out of one of these. I've only opened the 1 Series 1 pack on the shorts so far, but I've opened at least 3 Series 2 packs, and I can't recall if a single one was really that great. And obviously, that's just kind of the nature of Fat Packs, but I don't know, give me something. Got a Yankees team card here. I've mentioned it before. There's Shohei on the batting card. Nice. Put that up there just for something. mentioned it before many times, but you know, Series 1 as opposed to Series 2, at least I get team cards and inserts that I don't have an absolute ton of. I think with the last Series 1 Fat Pack I opened, I finally completed my Stars of MLB set. I know it's a pretty great achievement. I've got so many of the ones from Series 2, but I finally had the full set from Series 1 too. So if anybody would like that, let me know. All right, we're coming up to our hit here, and we have a rainbow foil of Sean Reynolds, rookie card for the Padres. Like I said, we're gonna be good about sleeving here, so we're gonna go ahead and put you in the sleeve, sir. Why not? And behind that, we've got a Grapefruit League Training Grounds card of Brooks Lee. No, I'm not going to sleeve that. We're just going to put you down here. And our Stars of MLB, Shota, and our boy Ellie. So, okay, you know what? That counts. That counts as a boy sighting. I was going to have like a little mini debate there, but there's nothing to debate. He popped up, so that counts. Rafael, hey, there's a Braves card. Let's dance. All the right moves. Man, no good moves this year. Powerful outfield helps the 2024 Braves stay festive. Simpler times. Gunnar Henderson, Joe Ryan. We've got our home run leaders, Aaron Judge, Santander, and Juan Soto. And Lawrence Butler. All right, so that's going to end out the Series 1 pack. And, you know, because of our scoring system here, even though the Series 1 pack didn't really produce anything as far as a hit's concerned, it did produce a boy sighting. So that's points on the board for our team over here. And that's important. So we're going to go ahead and just put some of these base cards and other things to the side. All right, we'll come back here with our Heritage Fat Pack. All right, got Clayton Kershaw, Luciano, Ernie Banks on the All-Stars, Uriarte, Max Fried. He got out when the getting was good. Spencer Torkelson, Jacob Young, and Roberto Clemente on the All-Stars, Ryan Bliss, Arcia, Jackson Jobe. All right, we've got a Bo Bichette card here. This was turned around, so this is a short print. Is there anything else significant about it? No. From what I understand, the cards number 400 to 500 in this set of Heritage are the short print cards. So there's one of Bo Bichette. We pulled this in the Chrome Burgundy Sparkle, I believe, the last hanger battle. It's nice. Got Mason Miller on the Chrome Cup card. He was involved in that big trade this year involving Leo DeVries, top prospect, also a short print. Go ahead and put you in the sleeve, sir. And behind that is a Walker Buehler, which I believe is also a short print. Are they just loading them up? Yeah, there's Walker Buehler, Jeff McNeil. Okay, I was about to say, are the rest of them just going to be? No, but we did get 3 short prints in that. Very interesting. Don't know if that's standard for Heritage Fat Packs. That's actually the first Heritage Fat Pack I've opened, so let's go ahead and slide these off to the side. Move on to Series 2 Fat Pack. Okay, so far so good. No boy sightings on the Heritage side, which I was kind of shocked by because Donruss especially is usually pretty generous with the boys, but not so far. Here's Josh Bell, Kiki Hernandez, Siri, Michael Harris, Kyle Stowers. Got the Brewers, Giants, Pablo Lopez, Andy Rodriguez. Hey, there's Ellie once again. And once again, that counts. So we're going to put that up there. That's another point to the Series 2. Man, nickel and diamond their way to victory. It's really the Flagship way. They're not going to knock you out. They're just going to kind of take you down little by little. Texas Rangers, Brujan, Bowden Francis. It's a Guardians team card. That's cool. Don't know if I've seen that one, but I like that perspective. Tyler Nevin. All right, we've got Alex Bregman. Oh, very nice. This is a true photo variation. I've actually never pulled one of these. Man, to think. And that came from a Fat Pack, no less. Wow. And here I was talking all that trash. That's very nice. I'm not a Red Sox fan necessarily, but I'm happy to pull that. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve you up, sir. Yeah, I just really like the true photo variations because it just, I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of the Stadium Club. Just like you really like high quality photography as opposed to just a trading card. But, you know, that's all personal preference. But I think that was very nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put him in a top loader too. We're going to take the extra step. Well, you know, that kind of does change things as far as the competition is concerned, because if you do pull something with some value, I feel like no matter how many boys we pull, that might skew things. But right now, it's looking pretty bleak for the Heritage side. Got Marte on the Summer Superstars. Got Riley Green and Spencer Strider on our Stars of MLB. Let's just see what else we can finish out with here. It's Mason Miller again, Robles, and Billy Cook. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put these off to the side too. All right, now we're going to move on to our hanger boxes. I tell you what, Heritage is the one who's got some ground to make up here. I don't know if they can do it. We're going to need something pretty big from them because, you know, that's it's not a common pull, the true photo cards. All right, let's see what we get. You know, it's going to take something big like a burgundy sparkle of one of our boys or something like that for us to even really stay in contention here. Let's see what we get. Jerkson Profar, Willie Adames, Goldschmidt, there's Paul Skeens, Will Wagner, Schwallenbach, Juan Soto. I feel like Juan Soto, he really came on. I feel like kind of a slow start, but his numbers are crazy, just like they usually are. There's Corbin Carroll, like that. Now we have some Corbin fans who are fans of the channel. Shout out to you guys. Nathan Evaldi, Josh Naylor, Pete Alonso. All right, coming up here to our hits, Blake Dunn, Trevor McGill, Alec Burleson, and Trey Turner. We've got Pablo Lopez on the Chrome Refractor. Nice. That's a nice looking card. Put you up here. And on our light purple, we have Gustavo Campero. I feel like I pulled a lot of his stuff. Let me put you up there too, sir. Our Chrome Burgundy is going to be our record breaker of Jose Miranda. Matches MLB record with a hit in 12 consecutive at-bats. We've pulled this card before too, but obviously not the Chrome Burgundy variation of it. You know, I feel like there's two camps as far as parallels are concerned. Some people really like sparkles and some people don't. And, you know, it kind of depends for me, but I do like the Heritage sparkles. I do kind of like the fact that they all have different, very distinct colors, which is helpful for people like me who have trouble with colors sometimes. All right, behind that, we've got a chrome of Vidal Brujan and Ben Rice on the short print. Ben Rice on the short print, very nice card to get. Okay, so, you know, I feel like that wasn't too bad, but I can already tell you that I just don't think that was enough to get Heritage over the edge there. I mean, honestly, the biggest issue they've had is that they just haven't had any boys. And I feel like, you know, haven't had a tremendous amount of boys on this side, but, you know, two cheap Ellie points there. They could have really used some of those. So I feel like this is just kind of a freebie for Series 2. Let's see what they get. You know, this is actually kind of nice in a way because I feel like, you know, kind of like in boxing, it sets up the third match because, you know, you can't just have a match and a rematch. It's all about the third match. I don't know. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Let's see what we got here. New York Mets team card. Lays Alexander. There's Mookie. Hyesung Kim. Salvador Perez. Whoops. Oh boy, things kind of got really askew there. All right, timeout. Technical difficulties. There we go. Let's go back. Matt Strom, Kyle Tucker, Josh Rojas, Helio Ramos, Mitchell Parker, Texas Rangers team card. There's that Cleveland Guardians card again. There's like I said, he was on the potential for the boys list for Sugano there, but he just hasn't popped up enough. I see his base card every now and then, but he has to kind of troll us a little bit to get in consideration. Speaking of which, I wonder if there's a Kamiryu in here. If it is, man, is this the time? I don't know. Faven Smith, Joey Bart, Jack Neely, Matthew Boyd. All right, we got a Diamante here of Tyler Nevin. And our second Diamante is going to be that same Cleveland Guardians card. Man, 3 times in the same video, but happy to get a parallel of it. I think the team card parallels are actually pretty cool. Go ahead and sleeve you up. And we'll go ahead and put you up too. Do like the Diamantes. As opposed to the some of the Panini, like kind of like cracked ice ones that are similar to that. These, they're not as shiny, so I feel like the more detail comes through. I don't know. That's just more of a personal thing for me. Got Shota Imanaga here on the 1990 35th anniversary All-Star insert. And behind that, I can already see that we have an OPS leader of William Contreras. Let's put you up here. Our stars of MLB, we've got Jackson Churio, Kobe Mayo, Yamamoto, and Strider. And we're going to end off, I mean, that counts. There's James Wood. That's yet another boy point. Whit Merrifield, Alex Call, Athletics, Arizona, Hunter Renfroe, and Wilson Contreras. And that's going to do it. So overall, I think we actually got a couple of decent things. Like I said, I've never pulled one of these true photos before, so I'm really happy to get it. And also happy that it's a recognizable name. Alex Bregman, great player. And I feel like lots of Red Sox fans out there too, so I'm sure they're happy to see that name pop up there. And as far as like the rest of the hits for the flagship side, there really wasn't a whole lot to write home about, but there wasn't really anything to write home about on the heritage side either. We did get a lot of short prints, and some of the parallels weren't too bad. I do like the Ben Rice short print rookie, but overall, I'm just kind of like, just a Mason Miller Chrome card. Is that really what we're bragging about? I don't think so. We'll go ahead and look at the overall numbers for today and see who won. And now we opened up a lot of things here, so we're going to update both the hanger box totals and the fat pack totals. And the fat pack totals are going to be kind of shocking because I've been opening up the fat packs on the short side of things. Haven't been kind of keeping the running totals popping up on the screen, so there's a lot of things that have been updated. And I got to be honest with you, the numbers aren't very encouraging. But we'll go ahead and check those out now. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to our second hanger box battle here. I feel like it was very fitting that Series 2 kind of came back and got some revenge and really put Heritage on the ropes a little bit, showed them why they're the flagship and why they're just kind of the quirky little cousin. So well, maybe we'll kind of gear things up for a round 3 and we'll switch the format up here a little bit to keep things fresh. But in any case, I hope to have some more battle videos here to come in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment below. What was your favorite card from the pool? I think without a doubt it's easily this one, but you never know. Thank you so much for watching the Retail Rip Review.